Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Now, recently, I have shared one of the craziest and most detailed Thailand stories that I've ever produced on this channel. It was very long and it was quite long-winded at some points and totally mental and bizarre as well. This subscriber had led a very crazy life here in Thailand with one main particular Thai woman that he married and had two children with. And unfortunately, he lost near enough all the money from his house sale, and it just went and literally had nothing at the end of it. It was disastrous, to say the least. If you haven't seen it, I will put links in the description for all parts of the video, and you can go and take a look. Now, the reason for this video today is that he's just got back from Thailand now, so well up to date, and he just wants to send a final email to all of us as he has read your comments and listened to what I had to say. And I guess it's only fair for him to have a response about it all. So let's begin. Hi Dan, not so much an epilogue as a friendly email, then I will leave you in peace. Some of the comments I received from your subscribers and yourself were a little harsh. There is no chance that my wife takes substances or has another family. For sure, she has other men when she is away, but not a family. I could not have lived with her for so long and not known about these things. If you met her, you would not believe she is capable of the things that I have described. She is a good person who, because of Thai culture, has sometimes done bad things that have ended up hurting me and our children. I can't believe she has abandoned me and our children forever. She hinted before she left that she could be gone for up to 2 years. Let her do what she needs to do. All she does is mope around at home anyway, complaining about how ill she feels. You know, it is very hard for parents when children reach an age when they don't need them anymore. It's like your purpose in life is ended. I'm sure she felt that way when she left our children when they were 21 and 19. I am lucky I get on well with the children. If at any time during my recent stay in Thailand I had asked either of them to come and rescue me, they would have dropped everything to do so. To the extent that I care, I resent being called a simp or Forrest Gump. I made one mistake in 2010 when I sold everything and gave her control of our finances because I didn't like my life in the UK at the time and mistakenly thought our family would have a better future in Thailand. The definition of a simp is, I think, somebody who shows too much sympathy for another and because of this throws a lot of money at them. That's not me. I've never even done that for my wife. My trip to Thailand at the start of this year was supposed to last for 2 months. It ended up being only for 2 weeks, and I am back in the UK now. I'm too old, 60, to take the pace anymore. and my health was suffering due to the heat, the terrible Thai food, and the lack of a routine. It didn't help. I spent almost all of my time in Sukhumvit, probably the most polluted street in the world. What with that blooming BTS trapping in the motor vehicle fumes, Sukhumvit was far better before the BTS. I stayed in Sukhumvit because it is near to where all the good-looking freelancers are. I wanted a girlfriend experience with one of them, but a girlfriend experience these days does not come cheap. During the fortnight, I got drunk twice, once in Nana Plaza and once in Crazy House Cowboy. Each night ended up costing me about 12,000 baht. Hence, better to stick to the freelancers where at least there are no alcoholic drinks or bar fines involved. Even the freelancers wanted at least 4,000 baht for 4 hours. However, I had 3 in the last week. The first, Ploy, was 25 years old, and on our 3rd night, she at least stayed until dawn. I thought she might be warming towards me, but then she said she was busy until the day I was leaving, so couldn't see me again this time. The second, Alice, was 18 years old and had model looks. She took me to her fancy apartment with an amazing view over Bangkok, but I hated the way she wanted to go by taxi, even for a journey of a few hundred meters. She said, models don't walk. The third, Lisa, was 37 years old, and I got on with her the best. On my last day, she took me to Wat Arun, where we did the whole Thai costume with photographs thing. She spoilt it at the end by messaging me when I was at Suvarnabhumi airport and asking me to send 25,000 baht to settle a debt. The cheek of these girls is off the charts. Now, if I was really a simp, I would have sent it. So overall, my experience in Thailand was not great. It is all so expensive now, and I was hemorrhaging money without even having a good time. Thailand is not the same country it was back in the 90s when a girlfriend experience was possible at a cheap price. My plan now is to go back from the 15th of February to the 5th of March for another try. I'd like to stay with Lisa, who says she will take me to Pattaya or Hua Hin, but she will need to moderate her requests for money or our time together will be brief. Kind regards. Guys, again, I don't know what to say to this. I don't like talking bad or talking down to someone or anything like that. I mean, we're all different at the end of the day. And guys just seem to really lose their heads over here in Thailand. And if you mix in the bar scene and the freelancer scene, you constantly come in here for that and you're trying to get the girlfriend experience, you're going to run into problems. And this guy did. He ran into a massive problem when he got involved with his wife and he paid the price. And for me, he's still paying the price now. You can tell by what he's put in his email. He obviously still cares about her, loves her, still trusts her, you know, believes that there's no way she could have another family. There's no way she's been on substances all this time. Guys, I've met people that I've lived with someone here, like in Thailand, with them full time for 10 years or so. And they didn't know that the wife was, or the girlfriend was constantly taking substances, as they can hide it and do it behind the partner's backs. And you don't really know about it, because if you meet someone that was already on substance abuse, you're never going to notice the changes. If they start it after you've met them, then you will notice the changes. But yeah, for me, this story is one of the most craziest stories. And it just happens so much to guys here. Guys can literally ruin their whole lives. They can lose all their money, and it can lead to depression and a lot of problems. And this guy's story really touched me deeply, because he's got 2 kids, you know? And I just, like, for me in all of this, I mean, this guy plays around with freelancers and bar girls, so I know a lot of people will say, well, he deserves what he got or whatever. I mean, and she's been tricky, you know, with the money and just not being a very nice person at all. But it's the kids that suffer at the end of the day. And what I said in the last video is, with listening to this story and really feeling what this guy went through, for me, when it's starting to affect the children, and she's stealing money off the children and stuff now, and not really caring, and then ripping off all her friends and her boss at work and doing one, you know, and leaving the country and going back home. I just think this type of woman can't be trusted. And in the last episode of the story, he stated that she admitted that she has been taking substances and selling it as well. I just think the whole thing is just terrible, but mainly terrible for the children. And yeah, it can be the children that suffer. And I think it touched me deeply about this story because of my own son. You know, I don't want to say too much, guys. I never ever bloody do, because it just causes more problems for myself. But I'm not a bad dad. I've not done any of this crazy stuff. Like, you know, I just get on with things. When I've got my son, I take care of him, you know, and I look after him on my own. I don't drink or do anything crazy or wild when I've got him. I just take care of him and do my best, make sure his homework's done, make sure he brushes his teeth in the morning, at night, make sure he's showered and stuff, and just looked after. So I don't really deserve what's happening to me right now, but it's too late. I am going to be returning back to the UK very, very soon now. And then it's just a case of getting my head down and really grafting and trying to build my business back up, and another business idea that I've got, so I can bring those businesses back to Thailand, so I've got more of an income. Before I came to Thailand, guys, I was making an absolute fortune. I was doing really well for myself. And when COVID struck, that was basically the time where everything kind of died a death. And my son came along, and I just didn't want to leave my son. I did not want to go back to England and leave him here for reasons that I don't want to go into on this video. And yeah, now I'm forced to do it. And in a way, it's good, really, because I needed to do this a long time ago. But again, I don't really want to leave him, but it is what it is, guys. Go home, make as much money as possible, try and grow the 2 businesses that I want to do, and then bring them back, hopefully in 3 months, or when the court date, you know, I've got to get back here for that court date, go to court, prove that I've done nothing wrong, I don't deserve what's happened to me, and give them whatever information that they need, and hopefully be reunited with my son. And it's going to break my heart, because I know he's going to have changed so much. I hope she doesn't turn him against me. I know his Thai is going to be a lot more now then, and I know his English will probably start lacking and stuff, and I know he's going to be a different boy, but guys, I can't leave my kid behind. I know everybody in the comments kind of says, get on with your life, Dan, and just leave it. It's not worth it, etc. But he reminds me of me. He's like a mini version of me, and it just breaks my heart to leave him, you know? So it is what it is, guys. Be careful in Thailand. It can literally chew you up and spit you out. You have to be very careful the type of woman that you get involved with over here, guys. And if you go in for the freelancers and bar girls, yeah, it's going to be a major issue nowadays. It's all about money, money, money. It's all about face, and it's all about looking good. And even if the woman is not a bar girl or a freelancer, she might have been in the past. Yeah, it's hard to know unless she tells you. So then she's going to come with a whole box of issues and be bad with money and have money issues. And just be careful, guys. I mean, the top tip for me that I would always say until my dying day about Thailand is just stay single, have a good time, see it for what it is. Don't get emotionally attached with anyone if you can help it nowadays. You know, times have changed. It's a lot different now. And just have a good time. I know a lot of guys want to retire and come to Thailand and live the best life. Yeah, do it. And if you can afford it and you've got plenty of money, then yeah, you can do the girlfriend experience, but just expect it to cost you an arm and a leg. A lot of these women, if they smell that you're onto them, they will be careful and they will play the long game. And the long game can be 6 months, it can be a year, it can be years even. They will bide their time if they can smell that money. And yeah, it's tricky. And I'll speak about this a lot more as well when I go home and go into a lot more depth about what really goes on here in Thailand and how these women really do operate. I mean, it's quite self-explanatory for the bar girls and the freelancers, really. But I want to explain to you about like women in Isan that have got jobs, etc., how these women operate when they're hunting foreigners for a better life. Take it easy. I'm going to go to bed, guys. It is now 10:45 p.m. I'm absolutely shattered. So ciao for now and bye-bye.